I'm sorry. I hope I didn't wake you up.
It's okay. What is it?
Nothing. I just had a crazy dream.
Yeah. Looks like a bad one. Come on, Kelly, where the hell are you?
What were you trying to work out in there? I don't know if anybody told you, but you can't win at yoga.
It's such a beautiful morning. Let's just observe it in silence.
You know what? God gave you a sister so you can talk about what's bothering you. A sister. A person who knows everything about you. Or will die trying to find out.
Okay, fine. I'll tell you.
Honey, this early in the morning, you gotta use words.
I'm just a little bit on edge, okay?
You were born that way. But there's something different about today.
I made a total fool of myself last night, Layla. And I did it in front of Christian.
Should you be doing that on your own?
5.
You know, maybe you should go to that therapist.
6.
If it's a money thing, I'll pay for it.
Look, I can handle it, okay?
It's not charity, it's family, all right? And you do the same thing for me.
Look, I'm done. See, it feels better already. No time at all, I'll be smashing this fist into someone's face.
Oh, well, I wish I could smash my fist into someone's face.
Maybe you should come to the gym sometime.
Yeah, well, maybe I'll take you up on that.
Look, man, I know it's rough, but you gotta remember, underneath it all, Jessica still loves you. Which is more than I can say for me and Natalie.
Mini muffins. Home baked. Don't worry, though, I didn't bake them myself. Elves did. Yep. I let them live in my garden in exchange for baked goods.
What?
Clint.
Dorian, I'm sorry. It was nice of you to ask me over for breakfast, but I shouldn't have come.
No, I'm glad you did.
Why? I'm lousy company.
I didn't ask you over here for the snappy repartee. I thought maybe you needed a break, some time to... whatever. Am I allowed to ask how things are going, or would that be prying?
Oh, no, you can ask. I just don't know how to answer. I don't know much of anything these days.
That's because your mind is so full of what you found out about what happened to Jessica.
She's just such a little girl.
And that had a profound effect on you, finding out. But I know that you're going to remain a tower of strength for Jessica and Vicky.
You can't tell. You can't tell Vicky that I told you.
Oh, no, of course not. But you did have to tell somebody. It's your tragedy, too. I'm just glad that somebody happened to be me.
Sorry.
No, it's just,
No. I know it's not the same.
What do you mean?
I guess, if you can't have a baby, what's the point?
No, it's just that I had a strange dream. And so...
No, my mistake.
Stop it, please.
Stop what? I'm just saying I understand, okay? I remember what it was like to make love before I got sick, that's all.
We can have that again.
How? Huh? If I can't give you what you want, how? Make things perfect. My son picks this exact moment to declare his love for you.
Duke is just confused. He's upset about Adriana.
Oh. Yeah, I forgot. When you're confused and upset, it's okay to hit on your dad's wife.
Look, it doesn't matter, okay? I'm in love with you, all right? Yeah, we're going through a rough time right now. We're gonna have to get through it together.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Did you drink last night?
I couldn't sleep, so I had a nightcap.
Kevin?
What? Come on, it's nothing. It's a couple of drinks. Listen, I stopped by my mom's. Way to the office to check on Jessica.
Okay, well, I'll go with you.
No. You stay here. I'll just see you at work.
I do love you, Kevin. Nothing's gonna change that.
I want to know all the gory details. What were you wearing?
Why does that matter?
Because I want to be able to picture it. Better yet, what was he wearing?
You know, I love confiding in you. You're wonderful. I love your compassion, your wisdom.
All right. Just tell me what you
It's
did.
astounding. I lost it in front of him.
Lost it how?
I don't know. I mean, one minute I'm ready to punch his lights out. I'm so angry, and the next thing I know, I'm telling him sad stories about Daddy.
And then?
And then nothing. I mean, he was really nice about it, but it was humiliating.
Okay, let me give you a little vocabulary lesson, Vange. Humiliating means showing up at his place wearing nothing but high heels and a raincoat, and his mama answers the door. The word that describes what happened to you and Christian is boring.
It was not boring.
You weren't humiliated. You were worried you scared the man off.
Look, I'm a professional woman, okay? I'm an attorney. I'm
Who-
trying a capital case.
Who has a thing for a hot, available ex-client?
I am not interested in Christian.
Let's pretend that you are. You didn't blow it. You actually showed him that you're a human being with human feelings. If you ask me, it was the smartest thing you've done.
You said she showed up at your matches?
As a friend.
Yeah, right. Look, girls don't show up at boxing matches out of friendship. Look, I'm not saying you should move too fast or that this is going to be easy, right? But, I don't think you should give up.
I don't think anybody, including me, gets how badly I hurt her.
Hey, look, you remember how you guys used to be? You really be? All right, look, that was real. And you should fight for that.
You mean like you and Jessica?
Yes.
We get to talk about me and my life, but yours is off limits.
Look, it's not like I'm giving up. All right, it's just that when I was laid up in the hospital, I started thinking. And I realized,
Just say it, man.
I can't expect things to be the way they were. And if I want Jessica back, then I'm gonna have to learn how to love Tess.
What are you doing in my room?
Do you always wake up like that, scared?
Well, not when I'm with Nash, away from here, away from you.
I expect Nikki wakes up scared too.
I am not interested in swapping tales of our altars with you.
No, I know you don't like that. I understand.
No,
that.
you don't understand anything. And if you had even a clue in that head of yours, then you wouldn't have woken up your little girl to drag her to the bar with you.
I didn't do that.
Oh, see? There it is. You're right, because Vicky doesn't do anything wrong. It was Nikki, right? Well, Nikki's you. And because of you or her or whatever figment of yourself you want to blame it on, I ended up a movie star. Nice. I wouldn't do that to my kid in a million years. sanctimonious bitch. It would serve you right if you never got to see Jessica again. Oh, Duke! What are you doing?
I'm getting dressed. Why didn't you knock?
This is Kevin's office. He's obviously not here.
Right, but I went running this morning and somebody stood me up. Anyway, I just didn't feel like going all the way home to shower.
I didn't feel like running this morning.
Why? I'm decent, by the way.
I just don't think we should run together anymore.
Why not?
You know why not?
Because I said I have feelings for you?
Yeah, I think that sounds like a pretty good reason.
So what, we're just gonna avoid each other forever?
Not forever, just until...
Till I get over this.
Yes.
You said that you'll never care about me as anything but my father's son.
I know what I said.
Well, then what difference does it make if we see each other? Unless
Unless what?
you have feelings for me too.
These eggs are good. No, just wonder how the takeout guy managed to keep them so hot.
There was no takeout guy.
You made these?
I wanted to make sure that you were made to feel welcome and at home, and that you were well fed.
Dorian, you're an awful lot of things, but you're not a cook.
Okay, I went to medical school instead of some culinary arts whatever. Sue me. Okay, my housekeeper made it.
Ah.
Yeah, big deal. But I could have.
Lady, this housekeeper. She didn't happen to make that pot roast I had the other night,
Oh,
did she?
absolutely not. No, I made that. I fibbed, okay? A little fib. Just a little pot roast fib.
You had too much.
And you are smiling.
Spatter patterns and what they can teach us. Oh, that's cool.
Morning.
Kevin, hi.
How's Jessica?
Beats me. Mom's upstairs with her right now.
So we don't know if she's Tess or Jessica?
No. Yeah, I just keep hoping now that Jessica knows what happened to her that she won't have a need for Tess anymore, you know?
Yeah, me too. So have you seen the tape that Mom and Dad found?
No. Tess got rid of the copy.
See why?
And apparently there are other tapes out there. On the internet.
You're kidding. God. I can't believe what she went through. I didn't do anything to stop it.
And you were just a kid when that happened.
My brother. Okay, I'm supposed to protect her.
How could you have known something that horrible would happen?
Well, somebody should have known what was happening.
Everybody missed it. You know, you think you feel guilty. Imagine what it's like to be Mom right now.
I know how much you resent me. And obviously you have every right. When Nikki was in control, she put you in unspeakably awful situations. And then when I was myself again, when Nikki was gone, it never occurred to me to look at my sunny little Jessica and think that there was anything underneath. I never allowed myself to suspect that your life was anything less than perfect. I didn't want to face the fact that my child was suffering because of what I was. And I will never, ever forgive myself for that.
Good. You shouldn't. It's unforgivable.
I owe you so much, Tess, for taking the worst of it, for being there, for surviving and allowing Jessica to survive. And I will never abandon you again.
It doesn't matter what you say, I'm always gonna be on my own.
No, you won't.
You know, you talk and talk and talk and talk and talk, and all you really want is Jessica back. No one will ever understand what it was like for me back then.
Well, actually, I do understand, because a very similar thing happened to me when I was a little girl. Recovering those memories was the worst thing that I've ever been through in my life. But if it will help you I'll talk to you about it.
I'm trying to save my client's life, literally, and I am falling apart.
You were with a friend and you let your mile-high guard down. For once.
No, not for once. I'm letting it down now like every 5 minutes. I mean, I let it down with John and I completely got my heart stomped.
Okay, you keep saying we're talking about your oh so important career, but what we're really talking about is men. And Christian Vega is nothing like John McBain. He's sweet and compassionate and...
No, he's a client and I misused our relationship by throwing up all over him. All this personal baggage. I lost it.
Okay, do you really think he cares? He was serving a life sentence. And now he's walking around free because of you.
What if I had broken down that way in front of a judge?
You are a real person, not Joan of Arc. You have feelings, whether you like it or not.
I gotta go. See you later.
Every time I point out the truth, this is what you do. Let me say one more thing about Christian.
No. I know how to handle Christian. Now I'm gonna go find him right now and I'm gonna make sure he has last night in perspective. I'll see you later, sweetie.
There ain't enough yoga in the world to calm that girl down.
I don't get it. I thought this doctor was supposed to get rid of Tess.
No, not get rid of Tess. It's gonna make her a part of Jess. She will still be there, just like Vicky, and her alters are a part of her and always will be.
Yeah, but Mrs. Davidson's not 7 different people.
Look, suppose someone knew you as an artist, right? And they had no idea that you were a boxer. When they found out you were a boxer, they were like, look, I like you, but I just can't take this boxing thing. But most of the time, I'll be dealing with Jessica. And when I make her angry, I'll be dealing with the boxer.
Yeah, but dealing and loving are 2 different things.
Well, shouldn't I love someone who saved Jessica's life? Because Tess did that. She was a kid herself.
Yeah, I guess.
And besides, when they're integrated, Jess will be Tess. She will have all her feelings, all her memories.
You mean for Brennan?
It's possible.
Are you sure you're gonna be able to deal with that?
So you want to play a game of bad childhood poker, huh? I'll see you a pedophile and I'll raise you an abusive daddy.
You know it's not fun.
No, it's not. It's boring. And oddly enough, it's all about you. It really drives me crazy how Jessica never notices that every word, every sentence, every conversation that happens in this house turns out to be about you.
Tess, one of the essential truths of alter personalities is that they never grow up. If you think that I enjoy talking about what my father did to me, or that I'm here for attention, well, I think you're even more juvenile than I believed. You have to grow up, Tess. You're going to have a baby, and you cannot afford to be as naive as I was when I had you, and I can help you.
Can we get the abridged version, please? The sick, twisted daddy rapes Princess Victoria, blah, 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 blah. Little Victoria is at the mercy of her evil dad.
Tess, we both were at the mercy of men who had no mercy. They robbed us of our dignity and our innocence.
No, because I never had any innocence. I was born used, remember?
I'm so sorry.
You've already said that.
Oh, that was delicious.
Then I've succeeded.
In what?
Feeding you, amusing you, and taking your mind off your problems for just a little while.
I think of When I'm in your house, it's like I'm on a vacation from my life.
Well, good. You feel free to call me whenever you need a break.
Years ago, though, if someone would have told me that I'd be sitting here and enjoying breakfast with Dory and Lord.
Yes, you would have called them nuts, and
Yeah.
so would I.
I remember one time I wanted to get rid of you so bad that I put a rubber snake in your bed.
You brought that up. That was the meanest thing anyone ever did to me. That rubber snake. It looked
The look on your face.
Well, it looked so real.
You scared the snake, for God's sake.
Do you know I've had fantasies about that snake?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, but not what you think. No. I'd take that long rubber snake and I just wrap it around your neck and I choke you with it. Tess, please let me help you. Let me comfort you.
Why? Because you need it?
No, because you need it.
I can't do this.
No, of course you can't. Your mind is too full of Jessica.
It's not just Jessica. It's this whole thing is wrong.
Uh-huh. And what do you mean by this whole thing?
Me being here, eating eggs and muffins. Ignoring the fact that for most of your life, you wanted the total destruction of my family.
I think that's a bit of an exaggeration.
I don't, even if we just limit it to my kids. You seduced Joey and broke his heart.
That wasn't calculated. I really did care for Joe.
Ran Jessica over with your car.
Please, Clint, that was a terrible accident, and I have paid in so many ways for that.
And I'm not even going to list the things that you did to Vicky.
Okay, why are you bringing all of this up now?
Because this Jessica situation has me off my game, and it took me a while to remember where I am.
Which is?
The enemy camp. Why are you being so nice to me?
Because I enjoy your company.
It's got nothing to do with sticking it to Vicky.
If you don't like it here, you can feel free to go.
Yeah, maybe that's what I should do.
Are you leaving because of something that happened 5, 10, 15, 20 years ago, or something that almost happened 5 minutes ago?
Oh, in this case, the past trumps the present.
Clint, are you the same person that you were 20 years ago?
No, I'm definitely not. But I'm still a Buchanan. You're still a Kramer. And the Kramers and the Buchanans, they just don't mix.
No, I don't have feelings like that for you.
So you've never thought of me as more than a friend, not even once.
No, never. Let's just drop this, please.
How? How can I drop it when I know that there is something going on between us? Even if you are too scared to admit it.
Damn it, Duke. Just stop. You won't listen. You're just like your father.
We just have good bull detectors when we see it.
You're demented. Like, why don't you finish getting dressed before your father comes in here and things get worse than they already are, if that's even possible?
What, are we just gonna ignore all of this? I mean, what do you want me to do? You want me to quit? You want me to move? Call in sick to every family get-together for the rest of my life?
Well, it might not be a bad idea until you get over this little crush you have on me.
Kelly, this isn't a crush. I'm in love with you. And that's not something that I'm gonna be getting over.
It sounds to me like you're talking about something more than just Jessica. I know that you've been having some medical problems.
Medical problems, relationship problems, you name it, I got it.
Hey, if there's anything I can do to help, even just listening.
Oh, yeah, that would boost my self-image. Whine about my problems while my little sister's going through hell.
I kind of feel the same way. I mean, remember that number I used to do about how Jessica got everything handed to her on a silver platter? biggest problem she had is what her hair looked like, and it's the life I should have had. I kind of hate myself for saying this, but I'm so glad I didn't have to go through that. I mean, I treated her so bad.
You didn't know what was going on. You couldn't have.
Yeah, but neither did you, Kevin. I mean, you didn't do this to her. You're a great big brother, and I should know. You got more than one kid sister.
Yeah.
Okay, how about this? 1, we both stop feeling guilty. And 2, you realize talking to me about your real life stuff is not whining.
Maybe I'll take you up on that.
I'm fine.
No, you are not fine. You have to let yourself feel this. Or you'll end up just like Nikki, pretending that life is a party when the reality is you are bitter, you are alone.
I am not alone. I have Nash and I have our baby.
Tess, you have to deal with the reality of this situation.
Excuse me? Facing reality was my job of the duo.
No, you face the reality of the past, not the present. Doesn't it bother you that you only have half a life? That you could disappear at any moment and may not come back for weeks or months or ever?
Oh, I'm stronger than you think.
Then deal with this.
How? By being a good little girl and running off to die where all the bad altars go? Well, forget it. It's not gonna happen. I have my own life. I have a family now.
Nash loves you. Does Nash love Jessica? Because Nash could wake up with Jessica at any given moment. You could be sitting in a chair holding your baby in your arms and you could simply disappear.
Stop saying that. Just shut your mouth.
It's the truth, Tess, and you know it's the truth. And it's the truth for Jessica, too. You both deserve to have a whole life, but you can only have it when you are together.
You just want her back.
Yes, I do. I love her.
See?
And I love you. If you think that I haven't paid for what I let happen to you, just imagine this. You have a beautiful, charming, funny, gorgeous little girl who won't let you help her, who refuses to believe that I love you. Do you know that it's killing me that I can't put my arms around you and make it all better?
Why did you let him do that to me? Why didn't you stop him?
I didn't know. I didn't let myself know. I don't know how you can ever forgive me because you are my baby. Tess. You are my baby.
I didn't say it was going to be easy. I just said I was going to do it.
She's lucky to have you, you know.
Yeah, well, that goes 2 ways. I mean, you know, my favorite thing about Jess, or one of my favorite things about Jess, is that she's able to accept people for who they are. I'm gonna do the same thing for her.
Even if you're not sure who she's gonna end up being?
We belong together. Now, as far as you and Natalie.
Hold on a second. Hey.
We need to talk.
Hey, Antonia.
I was just leaving. Take care of that house.
You know, I haven't stopped thinking about you ever since last night.
Last night never happened. You do not love me.
Kelly, I do love you. And I think you feel the same way about me.
I'm not listening to this anymore. I don't want to talk about this.
But you're not denying it.
I've got to go.
Wait a minute, Clint. How can you possibly say that our two families don't mix? I mean, that's ridiculous. You're using it as an excuse.
For what?
You just don't want to have to tell people, Vicky, that you like me.
Oh,
Yes. And that there is, a certain chemistry between us.
chemistry?
Yeah? What are you going to tell me? That my kitchen is the only place in town where you can get a decent breakfast?
You may have a point there. I gotta go see Jessica.
Yes, of course. But please don't let this imaginary feud between our two families keep you away. However surprising our friendship may be, it's very valuable to me.
I'll call you.
Please do. Oh, as an added inducement, my housekeeper makes a mean eggs Benedict.
Thanks for the breakfast. It was just what I needed.
What do you mean last night never happened?
It was a self-indulgent aberration.
Evangeline, you're not summing up for a jury here. You're talking to a friend.
And as a friend, please forget everything I said. Okay, I should never have unloaded like that on you. It was completely inappropriate.
For a friend or a client?
Can you just lose it from your memory banks? Oh my God, Christian, I can't believe I just said that to you. I'm like digging a bigger hole for myself here, aren't I?
It's fine. Look, you got a lot of stuff bottled up inside. So maybe letting some of that stuff out is the first step to moving on?
What, are you the poster child for moving on now? I mean, look at you. No matter how many times Natalie has told you it's over, you keep running back to her, slamming head on into the same brick wall.
You don't pull any punches, do you?
Sorry.
It's okay.
No, it's not okay. Listen to me. I'm sorry. I'm upset and I'm embarrassed. And so I'm saying things I have no business saying, but I'm gonna pull together for Todd's sake. Last night will not happen again. It can't.
If you say so.
And I'm sorry that I said that about you and Natalie. It wasn't fair.
Nah, you know what? Maybe you're right.
Oh, I have to.
Sure.
Yeah, I'm here. Right. I'll be right out. Todd's transfer is complete. I have to go. I have to see him. Okay? This didn't happen either, okay?
Hello?
Hey,
What's up?
I need to talk to you.
Hey. You seen Kelly?
Yeah, she was just in here a minute ago, but she had to leave.
Everything okay?
Actually, maybe you and I should talk.
I really got a lot of work to do. Maybe later.
Okay. Well, later then.
Yeah, close the door, okay?
Yeah.
will never, ever leave you alone again.
Thanks for coming over.
You said it was important.
Yeah, it is. I've made a decision.
Stay tuned for scenes from the next One Life to Live. In the next One Life to Live.
Now I see something I couldn't see before.
What?
Your future?
Todd's baby is still out there.
Alive and well and living in Thailand.
Todd, they set a date for your execution.